Hello friends, my name is Richest D and this is not a planned video. What even happened to the Bitcoin price this morning? Many people ask themselves this question. Well, let me explain. So this morning Cointelegraph published a report that the SEC has approved the launch of a spot Bitcoin ETF, first from iShares and then from BlackRock. Absolutely everyone on Twitter, Telegram, and YouTube started spreading this news that the SEC and Harry Gensler had finally approved BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF. The price skyrocketed 10% in a matter of minutes. Then Eric Bolchunas, an exchange-traded product specialist from Bloomberg who has his sources, said the report of a spot ETF launch is false, and BlackRock says their application is still under review by Harry Gensler. The Cointelegraph has since edited its news to read, SEC reportedly approves launch of spot Bitcoin ETF. The buzz was so big that the word, reportedly, even made it to the top of Twitter. Another few minutes later, the Cointelegraph deleted the tweet altogether. And instead, he published a post apologizing and also saying that they are already investigating how this happened and who was at fault. Of course, against this backdrop, the Bitcoin price rolled back down and completely nullified all of this movement. There are a few things worth mentioning. Firstly, there are a huge number of people who immediately opened long positions in Bitcoin after this news was released on Cointelegraph. They thought they were going to make crazy profits. After all, this is the launch of BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF. And then it turned out to be fake news. The price collapsed back and a huge number of people lost money as one single tweet 2 hours ago resulted in a $100 million loss. Bitcoin ETFs have been eagerly awaited by many. Most recently, last Friday, the SEC moved the application to convert Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a spot Bitcoin ETF to a new stage. And she wasn't even going to appeal the lost lawsuit against Grayscale. And today, suddenly, an important event happened. According to Cointelegraph, a Bitcoin ETF from BlackRock has been approved. In response, the price of Bitcoin rose from $27,000 to $30,000. However, BlackRock soon explained that no such authorization had been given by the SEC, to which Cointelegraph issued a public apology. Consequences? More than $100 million in liquidation, with retail investors accounting for the majority of the losses. There were the most on OCEX, followed by Binance, BAYBIT, Huobi and Coinex. So it's really crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tried to sue the Cointelegraph, perhaps even collectively. Because it's not the kind of news you can just make up and post on a huge resource like the Cointelegraph to millions of people. Just think about it. Can you imagine some mainstream media outlet in the world, like Bloomberg, saying, "Nuclear war has started. Save whoever you can." Can you imagine the panic that would ensue? Cointelegraph is a Bloomberg in the world of cryptocurrency, one of the biggest media outlets. Knowing how much this affects millions of people in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space who could potentially be affected by this, posting information like this. Which I even know where they got it from. Someone started spreading the same news about the launch of a spot Bitcoin ETF word for word. The exact same message was then published 39 minutes later by the Cointelegraph. And apparently they were trying to publish it faster than all the other mainstream media. And we made a mistake. Next, let's look at what the SEC is going to do now. After all, they will see this price manipulation, because it does look like manipulation. And that's really not good. The Commission, too, may initially defer a decision on ETFs. After all, tomorrow, October 17th, as we see it, is just about the second deadline for a decision on the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. As well as requests from Fidelity, Invesco, Bitwise, Wanik, Wisdom3, and Valkyria. But beyond that, the SEC could sue Cointelegraph for market manipulation. News about the adoption of a spot Bitcoin ETF turned out to be a fake. While this may seem like a huge manipulation, and it certainly is, it is. But just look at how insanely the price of Bitcoin skyrocketed in a few minutes on fake news. Now imagine when a real spot ETF is approved. What happens then? Hopefully, this will help pinpoint exactly how big this event will be. And after all, some have said that the spot Bitcoin ETF and its possible launch was already priced into the Bitcoin price. But as we can see, no. By the way, did you get the feeling on this rise that you don't have enough Bitcoins? That's the first question. And the second one, did you remember how fast and abruptly Bitcoin can move and one day it will be late into it? My name is Richest D. We'll see you in new videos very soon. Bye.